10th time lucky. Is it working? I think it's working. Right. We got there. Yeah, welcome to ILR. I'm late, and the mic wasn't working. Just not a very good start to today, is it? Anyway, yes. Hello. Apologies. Welcome to the ILR5 Brazilian Grand Prix. A race that could be a decider for the championship. Carriage is going for the title today. And, yeah. That's a bit embarrassing. Apologies. But, we're back. Mic was not working for me. And the jet engine is loud. But, do you know what? I don't really care. You've got me, so take it. So, yeah, Paul McGuinness, we can hear you regrettably. That's good. Perfect. Right, so let's watch some laps then. It's looking pretty grim for the rest of the field, because it's a 107.1 that is the time to beat from Yoss, and that is an extraordinary time for ILR5 anyway. And, yeah, he's in a wrong tier. Although, I'm happy about that, because if he was an ILR3, he'd be beating us, so please stay down here. We don't want you. But he's on another lap, so we might as well follow him round. He's 4/10 clear of the rest of the field. So, you'd think his chances of pole today is already pretty good, but we will see how he does in this lap. Can he improve somehow? We'll find out in his Red Bull. Missing the apex a little bit there, but it opens up the entry for this one here. All of these little hairpins, and yeah, very easy to get wrong, but it's been pretty perfect. Apart from that one little bit off the apex, but yeah, decent stuff. And we'll see how he finishes the lap. We've got yellows in sector 1, so no idea what that's for. And Sam is asking, is super softs are usable? Yes, they are 100% usable. The strategy is super soft to medium, from what I've been getting from the peoples, and from what the game will or won't let me do in the practice race earlier, which I did bin it on lap 1. For those of you who were there and saw me off in Narnia, that wasn't on purpose, I was just really bad. And yeah, wouldn't let me choose super soft to soft. So I think that's sort of confirmation that you're going supers to mediums, I think. But we'll see what these guys do. Some of them say that supers to soft is viable, but we will see. And yeah, I personally think the super softs will easily get to lap 12 anyway, and then you can just do the last sort of 24 on medium, something like that. You know, 1/3 on one tire and then the rest. But like I say, we'll see what the guys do. It should be, you know, flat out on the qualifying sessions from here on out, including next season, of course, because of this latest update, which has fixed the tyre temps issue. Thank the Lord, I'm gonna win tonight. And basically, it means the tyres last longer. They don't overheat like a gypsy. Don't know why I said that. I'm gonna save that one. But you get my idea. Oh dear, that's getting clipped, isn't it? But they don't overheat, and it just means you're going to get better racing out there. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how these guys get on. I'm looking forward to ILR3 though, when I get to try it out for myself, to see how good these tyres are when they aren't overheating like gypsies, and yeah, wearing down to nothing very quickly. And Lord Elephant has arrived. Oh, thank God, my soul animal. I don't know. Ah dear. Anyway, we've got Shapley on a lap at the moment, Jamie's teammate, who will probably be looking to help his teammate out in his bid for the title. Although it is extremely grim. Jamie has to win the last 2 races to have a chance, and even at that, Carriage has to have just simply no luck to lose this title. I mean, I don't see any way of Jamie winning this title. But listen, we got to have a little bit of suspense. Even though there is none, because Jamie's not going to win it. But anyway, up the hill, here comes Shapalili to finish his lap. We'll see how he gets on. Is it going to be anywhere near Yoss's, quite frankly, terrifying time? Let's find out. Nowhere near. Yeah, I think Yoss is just checked out, if I'm honest with you. And you know I'm very honest with you, talking about gypsies for some reason. If that isn't a sign of honesty. Ah, good. Lenny says that he practiced with Lord Elephant, his pace is good. Well, it's great and wonderful that you did. Is that why he's late? Can I blame you for him not winning today? You know, I've only got 2 more races to commentate on him. It's really sad. I need to see him win. Unless I'm racing with him next season, in which case, no, not allowed to happen. But, yeah. Anyway, yes, he's coming through the dive now. Very difficult corner at the start of the race anyway. You need to just be careful that you don't lose the back end. High ballast and you're dead if you don't know what you're doing. Like me earlier. But, yeah. And that is coming through to the pits. And, yeah, there's a few people still out there on mediums, I guess, still getting acclimatized, or doing just, yeah, well, just getting acclimatized. They will surely eventually change onto the supers, if they have any common sense. But, yeah, we'll see. We've only got 5 minutes to go. And, yeah, be interesting to see if these new tyre temp fixes improve the racing as well. Because I hate to bring up this race again, but you remember ILR3 last season, and even to be honest, ILR2 as well. The racing was really decent because everyone could just push flat out, and it's something that we haven't really been able to see ever this season, apart from Singapore, which I wasn't here for. But yeah, the racing should be pretty decent today, and hopefully we get some memories of the olden days in F1 2017 and F1 2016. When people don't have to sit there and think, oh, my tyres are blowing up, must stop trying. So, yeah, because with tyre temps, this track's horrendous to overtake on. Trust me, I know from experience. I've commented on way too many races in the last week on this track where overtaking has been impossible. And no, your blunder wasn't caught, although the stream did start, I think, with your penalty on the screen. So, I guess your blunder was sort of caught. And Lord Elephant is indeed in the session. I did see it, but I'm still going to blame you, Lenny, even though it's not your fault. Yeah, just sort of had to mention him. And yeah, he's not going to win tonight. Absolute yoke. Absolute yoke. You better win next week, unless you do a masterclass today, but he's not going to. Or is he? Great, he's not here next race. Okay, I'm never going to see Lord Elephant win a race. I'm mainly in a moment, to be honest, but I'll have that moment afterwards. So up the hill comes Johnny in P5, and into the pits goes Johnny in P5. Bastos, we're going to see a lap? Yes, we're going to see a lap. And we'll see, everyone likes to go down to second into that first turn, and that's, yeah, the way I tried third into there, but it just doesn't work. And it's very interesting how he went straight up to fourth and just sort of didn't care out of someone, because it's very difficult to actually get turn 2 properly without cutting it, or cutting turn 3 as a result of going wide at turn 2. It is difficult, but the rest of the lap should be pretty simple. I mean, no major dramas really. And yeah, let's go back to Yoss, because he's about to do a masterclass. And he's exceeded track limits. If that doesn't cut him, I'm gonna be fuming. And yeah, because in the practice session earlier, I saw you will get invalidated very easily, very quickly, and very harshly. And it's irritating. But yeah, only 2.5 minutes to go. Well, more like just 2 and 10. But yeah, Jamie is 10th. So unless he gets his act together, he's not going to win the title today, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. And you'll all have to come back next season. And Abu Dhabi's going to get no views. I'm telling you what, though, with me and Paul falling down to ILR4 next season, most likely, unless we do a masterclass in the next 2 races, and probably Warren as well, and Jamie going up, it's going to be a cracking season. You better be watching ILR4. I know I'm doing the ILR5 stuff, but you can watch ILR5, then you can watch. Actually, no, I'm doing ILR6 next season. You can watch ILR6, then you can watch me in ILR4, then you can watch me in ILR2. It's like I'm just getting a full-on downgrade the whole way down. I haven't realised that till now. I'm getting worse. point is ILR4 is going to be lit next season. With all the and Jamie's dead. Viewership goes down to 0. But yeah. Because it is that time to think about next season, isn't it? Because it is looking very saucy for ILR4, and I'm sure Paul's in there already saying how good he is. But yeah. Let's just see how this quality session ends. So Jamie is already retired. Is that a tactic? I hope so. Hope he's got someone up his sleeve. I guess he's going to go for the alternate tire strategy, which may or may not work. We just better hope for the sake of everything that it does work, and that we can get a title decider today, or can't get a title decider today, more like. Sumo Mulanataja is out there in 5th. He's 8 tenths up full, so he can probably do a bit of improvement to try and possibly break into the top 3. And holy moly, we got 20 views. Didn't notice that. And yeah, Sumo Mulanataja up the hill. I actually don't know where Carriage can finish. I just saw Sam ask that question earlier on, but I think it's 8th, 7th or 8th. Well, yeah, let's say 7th or 8th. He won't finish there anyway. He'll probably finish much lower or higher. It won't be 7th or 8th though. And Jamie's not going to win, so it doesn't matter. And I don't know. I forgot to check again. I kept checking the ILR forums and it doesn't show points. I really should tell Jack that. But yeah. You may also notice I've got the new camera angle on the front nose, so you can actually see the front wing, both parts of it, instead of me having to think, oh, let me just look at a silly camera angle, just trying to see if that's broken or not. So yeah, as you can tell, the end of qualifying is dead. But yeah, Yoss then, I think we can, yeah, Yoss is, well, hold on, fine, okay, we'll get into about it. No, we won't. Yoss is on pole then from Don Rajiv, you want me, Shapalili, Sumalataja, Johnny, MK1, Bastos, Swedemer, and Jamie. That's your top 10. Then Noel's gone second, but he gets a 5 place penalty, so we'll do it again. Yoss, Don Rajiv, you want me, Shapalili, Sumalataja, then Johnny, and then Noel, I think, and then MK1, Bastos, Swedemer, Jamie, Little Piece, Johnny, Kyle, Orlando, Carriage, Iceman, Pinsky, and Lord Elephant. So Jamie gets his free tire choice then. Maybe that's what he wanted. I hope that's what he wanted. I really hope that's what he wanted. But yeah, we'll see what he can do. And yeah, he needs to win. And then Carriage to be like 8th or lower. But yeah, there's Noel's penalty. Not that it really matters. Yoss had that covered. And it is pole for the Dutchman. And I don't want to look at the chat because they're probably making fun of me. But I'll look anyway. Ah, they're not. That's good. Ah, Jess in the chat saying that she's praying that I even get the win later. I need to qualify 7th. Then I need to get into a really long battle with Cloudy. Oh wait, he's not here. Ah. Is it too late to get Cloudy into ILR3 again? It's quite important. And yeah. Oh, Sam's saying it hopes Kyle dies. That's great. And Lord Elephant says good luck with commentating. Don't know who that's to. Hope that's me. Or Jess or Sam or anyone. I think Sam is meant to be co-commentating with me next season. I don't know though. I mean, it was thrown about a little bit, but it's hard to tell. I mean, he's really meant to be commentating with me right now, but he sort of has abandoned this idea very quickly. In fact, it was suggested once, and then we never spoke about it again. Jerk. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what that happens next season. Because I'd like to have a co-commentator. It'd be nice, you know. It's more fun when you have a cool commentator, and Evil isn't around, so, and Soup's not around. It was a suggestion, so yeah, Sam's not doing it. Okay, I can force Soup out of university, I'm sure. I'll try it out. So, and Kyle's left. You've got your wish, Sam. You've got your wish. Hope you're proud. Hope you're proud. You've killed him. You have killed him. You have ended him. and Yoss is on pole. Let's just get everyone's tires up. Jamie is taking a risk. He's going to go for the sauce. A lot of people are going to go for the sauce, in fact. I don't know, the sauce will fare better than the super sauce around here. We will find out. I'm just seeing Orlando's being blanked out there, but no, it's fine. His gap's blanked out, but luckily he's still here. And is that Kyle back? No. No, it's not. So, Jamie has got a huge amount of decline, but it's not really as big as Lord Elephant. And I think I've got the whole chat now to side with Lord Elephant. We need to support him for this. We shall make a hashtag for next season. Hashtag Lord Elephant Champion, I don't know. But, yeah. We'll hopefully see a masterclass from the back. Mainly because he's got the best username ever. See when PlayStation lets us change them. Don't you dare change it. Anyway. Chef Lily could do a job for his teammate as Johnny as well leaves. That's quite good actually for the guys ahead, because he could be a threat, and especially the guys behind as well, they're going to pass him, so that's nice. But yeah, up the hill they all go. Yoss is getting ready to line up in pole position. He set a phenomenal lap, but he has to get through lap 1 before he thinks about the victory. And on a track as ridiculously difficult to overtake on as this one, if he gets into the lead and stays there for the first few laps, he may well be okay, but hopefully the new update has made overtaking a bit more possible around this track. So, Lord Elephant there and Pinsky, the guys right to line up at the back, and Iceman up there as well. Carriage in 16th, obviously he doesn't really need to qualify, he's that quick. And yeah, let's see what happens then. We're getting ready for the lights, and here we go. Is it the title for Carriage today? 5 lights on. Let's find out. Lights out. Away we go. Decent start from Yoss. Really good start from you, what, mate? Great name. And around the outside, he's not going to make that work into turn 1, but he certainly seems aggressive enough to think about it into turn 2. But no, he backs off, and that could mean Chap Lily has a chance. Jamie's been sort of pushed off wide there, and he's going to fall down a little bit. And Johnny's also falling down. I'm waiting to see a dead person in the background there, and I haven't seen him. Well, what was the yellow for then? But yeah, Yoss has already got away. He's nearly a second clear already. You want me, it's in trouble as well. And he's looking at being overtaken, and we're seeing all sorts of chaos going on in the midfield as well. Jamie falling down to 11th, but making places back up. And look at that, there's a lot of action through turn 6, I think that is, and that is very brave, it has to be said. And we're getting terrible camera angles. And we're looking at Lord Elephant. He's already onto the back of these guys. You can see points ahead, but you can also see Sweden going up the inside. Or not Shapley, he's in 4th. On the inside a little piece. And Jamie may fancy a bit of that action as well. He needs to get a move on. Because Carriage is only 3 places behind him, and that's just not what you need when you need to beat him by about 8. And Johnny isn't going to be able to get back, it looks like. So that's a real shame, that. Qualify hard at the grid. And not going to make anything work out of it. Noel up into P6 now. As Wiedemann up into P9 now. He's overcooked that. He's taken the Alonso line if he's not careful. And Little Piece has had to cut turn 3's entry. And this could end up free wide very easily indeed. Here comes Jamie. Wiedemann has already passed. And Jamie looks at catching the Ferrari, nudges Little Piece wide, and that's how you get by. And so goes Pinsky as well. Lord Elephant side by side with Carriage, and Carriage being pushed off onto the grass there. That could have been quite badly for him. He just needs to keep his nose clean. He knows what he needs to do today. I don't, but he does. And so yeah, got quite a train for the midfield here. We've got Sumo Ataja and his teammates. Oh, that wasn't very good. He went wide there. Noel got past. Bastos is going to get past. MK Bourne might get past as well. Not quite close enough for the moment. And yeah, further back, Sweden needs to sort of get this train moving a bit. Yoss is now 2 seconds clear at the front, setting fastest laps. And well clear of the DRS towards turn 3. And just looking behind, Carriage needs to start moving a little bit. He'll want to beat his championship rival today, you'd imagine, even though he doesn't need to. But we'll see what happens. Here comes MK Bourne on a slightly wounded Sumo Nanatasha. DRS to the two of them, but MK Bourne is going to try it around the outside. Maybe he pulled out a bit too late there. Don't. Oh dear. And he does get by though. So I don't know. Sumo Nanatasha just being a bit cautious. no front wing damage, so maybe just not a great setup for the race. But we'll see how he gets on later on. Little piece is starting to fall back a little bit from Penske. He needs to sort of start catching up again. Or he's going to see a world of trouble as people start passing him. And looks like there's a decent battle brewing for the podium positions, because Chappellini is certainly not falling away from the back of Iwatme, and Iwatme is, well, he's got DRS, but he's not going to gain all the system in the world from it. So we'll see how they get on up the hill. Jamie as well, round the back of Swedeman, but he's had a bit of a twitch coming out of the final corner, and may cost him up the hill. Lord Elephant, he's on the back of Little Piece, and this is looking much more likely. The gap only 0.2 of a second on the inside, down towards turn 1. Sauce versus mediums, it should be pretty clear he wins this one, but we'll see how Little Piece defends it. And Carriage wants to get by as well. Little Piece gets a 3-second time penalty and nearly loses it on the exit of turn 3, letting Carriage through, and he falls down into 14th place now, does the Toro Rosso driver. And they're all still alive, apart from Johnny's in the pits, and you what, mate, who's dead? Where's that then? Is that at the top of the hill? Or is that even at the bottom of the hill? Where is he went? Where did he go? Where is he? I can't see him. You think it'd be pretty easy to see an orange dead person, but I can't. Oh well, he's dead anyway. Somewhere in turn 6. And yeah, that's commentator's curse for you, I think, right there. So apologies to Watmate as well. I have given you the commentator's curse. Oops. And Carriage now on the back of Lord Elephant. You can see some points now becoming available to him. Will he have a go? Lord Elephant is not going to have the DRS, and so it should be rather easy for Carriage to go up the inside, but he once again doesn't want to risk damage to his car, and is just going to hang on in there, get by when he knows he 100% absolutely can. And Lord Elephant is getting a 3-second time penalty, so he is starting to feel the pressure a little bit. And Simon Natalia is getting close to MK Bourne, but the straight is simply just not long enough. And Carriage, he is just 2 places away from points. You can still see them points ahead of him, and he is looking at trying to get them. And Sweden, you know, he's catching up to Simulatage, you know, but it has to be said that he's still not really pulling away from the train that he's sort of created himself earlier on in the race. And he really needs to think about doing that, because the pressure can't be good. You don't want to be chasing someone and looking in your mirrors the whole time. Not really the best method of attack. So hopefully we can see him start to pull away and actually have a little go on Simulatage, because he is still potentially vulnerable after his issues earlier on in the grass. But a Carriage right on Lord Elephant now. This is really important for him. He had to go for it that time. Simulatage got by MK Bourne as well, but they're still fighting. Carriage ahead. MK Bourne still ahead. And Simulatage has a good run. Here he comes. Where's he going to go? Is he going to go on the inside? Just about enough room, and he does get it done. Up into P6, then goes to Haas driver, but on the switchback, MK Bourne may fancy a look, and he is certainly going to try it for turn 5, and up the hill they go, side by side. The Mercedes on the outside, and is he going to get it done? It'd be a great move if he can. A little bit of barging of wheels, he gets a penalty. Does he still get it done there on the outside? Ignore the penalty. That's a super move if we can keep it on the inside. Just get a good exit, and he has made the move. Nicely done there for MK Bourne. I could say ignore the penalty. It was a cracking move. Just let him have it. And Chappellini. Oh, Domergy making a mistake there. And Chappellini! Oh, that was so stupid. And he's not ghosted. He's not ghosted! Oh my goodness. Noel probably had a heart attack there. I mean, I certainly did. And that was just a bit of a mess. Not really helping his team out there, was he, Chappellini? And here comes MK Bourne to punish him. Down the inside he goes, and Chappellini went from surely guaranteed about to go second place to spinning off and nearly dying. And 6th. And Carriage just trying to get past Penske. He's on the outside. This is really important for him. Can he get himself into the points? Yes, is the answer to that. And Lord Elephant is closing the bit on him. So I thought he was being overtaken by Aston on there, but he's just nowhere near. But yeah, Chappellini probably feeling a little bit sheepish after that. I don't really know why he thought the grass was the appropriate route, but you know, live and learn. He's on the grass again. He likes the grass. He wants to cut the grass. He's not. It's not a lawnmower, unless it's Fernando Alonso in that car. That sounds like something he would say, to be honest with you, but it's not. Oh, that's a bit squeamish through there. He probably wasn't enjoying that. Was Zuidema. He was imagining his legs being mangled up in a horrible accident there as he lost it a little bit through the dive. Terrifying when you lose it through there, honestly. You fear for your life. And Chablis leaves pits. He is not liking the tyres anymore. He's spinning them off. It's the end. And so Suman Lanataja gets a bit of Raven space as well on Zuidema thanks to the DRS. And Bastos on the back of Noel now for the podium. And Noel did not get a good run off turn 3, but it doesn't really matter because this is impossible to overtake on, and that is so wide, like a gypsy. And yeah, not going to get past. And here is a big, long, massive train which goes on forever. And by that I mean it goes to Lord Elephant. So not quite forever, but you know, close enough to forever. And a little piece as well is on the back of Iceman. Fancies getting overtaken, does he, the Iceman, or will he defend it? We'll see what he does. But Bastos short shifting actually through the dive, I guess preparing for an attack, and here comes that attack. He's still short shifting, stop doing that. You're not going to catch up if you're going to short shift. He doesn't listen to me. Here comes Sumo Natasha again on MK Bourne. And right outside the turn 1, he's a bit wide on the line there, not going to get through yet, but on the run down to turn 4, he should have a pretty easy run. Here he comes, DRS enabled on the inside. And you'd think he'll have it done. And down the inside. And off the track. Oh dear, there goes Zuidema as well. Jamie having a look as well in the background, just hoping it them to die in a second. And Pinsky's retired, so he's dead. Not exactly helpful to Jamie. In fact, it's probably bad for him, but I don't know. Needs him to be ahead of him. He needs everyone ahead of him to die, including Carriage, who's behind him. Yeah, it's complicated. And Shapley gets a 3-second time penalty. His day has just gone from to And yeah, looks like Sweden's lack of ability to catch someone has really started to affect him, because he's been absolutely swamped to hell. So here comes Wiedemann. Eyes closed, possibly into turn 1. Just a little bit scared. Or is he going to fight out? Is he going to catch up to MK Bourne again and get by? Is Bastos going to catch up to Noel? You know, for being a terrible track for overtaking, I mean, this is pretty good from the game. I'll give it that, but Bastos won't appreciate that. And Jamie makes him even sooner than Tasha. This is quite important. He needs to have a car between him and his championship rival. Just for pride more than anything at this point, Jamie. Just beat your rival. You may not take the title ever, but beat your rival. But yeah, I mean, Carriage is doing everything he needs to do right now, and it's working out for him. He's on course to take P9, which is more than enough for the title, considering the fact that Jamie is only 7th. And Bastos up the hill. Here we go. If these two fight hard enough, MK Bourne, Zuidema, Jamie, they're all going to catch up. But Noel decides to be sensible and pit instead. So it wasn't quite 12 laps for him. In fact, it was only 10. Noel, but you know, for Sam's asking of the question about the tyres, well, here's a man who's doing these soft, super softs to medium strategy, and it should work out perfectly fine. And looks like Jamie's got by MK Bourne, and Carriage is still 7th now, which is even better for him. Now he's guaranteed, I think, the title. If he just stays there no matter what, I think. I need to give him a real back out, but not a real back out. Challenger Daddy's out. But yeah, Jamie, does he fancy a gold Zuidema? How hard will Zuidema fight it? I mean, after this, there's really nothing until possibly out of the pit stops. Of course, Jamie now the highest ranked driver on the softs. Could we see the ultimate strategy work out for him today? He does. He just does need it to work for him today. I really want a title decider in Abu Dhabi. Because, you know, I don't think I've got a single lead I'm commentating on right now where that actually happens. And Don Rajib, I fear he's dead in the pits. I fear that's a broken car in the pits, isn't it? Would someone please pit so I can save his car is broken? Is his car broken or not? You plebs, pit! He did get the pit. And Carriage is past MK Bourne. I have a feeling that Don Rajib may have got a bit wrong and hit the wall in the pit entry, but that's only a suggestion. But it's exactly what happened, isn't it? Be honest. I want to say it on Twitter. But yeah, Carriage, he may have got past MK Bourne, but he is still on the softs, which isn't amazing for him. But I mean, maybe feeling the pressure, maybe not be feeling the pressure, may not care. Bastos losing a bit of speed now. Starting to struggle. But he's on his 12th lap on them tires, so Sam, definitely the one stop is fine. It works okay, you'll be fine, you'll live. Unless I take you out, but I mean, we'll get to that in the race when I get really angry at you and kill you. If you're still here. And yeah, is there any chance of a move for Zuidema? He's close, but is he close enough? No. MK Bourne pits, but you know what? You went a lap too late. I don't care anymore because I don't get to see if his car was broken or not from Don Rajib. Just someone, please tell me if his car is dead or broken, or if he just retired by accident. Carriage. This is looking quite dangerous now for Jamie. He's starting to lose all hope, I think. And Lord Elephant up to P6, driver of the season. And yeah, Bastos is starting to struggle a little bit as well. He is starting to panic, I imagine, in that Toro Rosso. He is expecting to see red, and then more red, and then a little bit more, probably, as he dies in a bloody accident. But we'll see. He sort of has to get to the pits, doesn't he? He's starting to panic quite a lot. Ugh. Yeah, you say it, Lenny. For the win, Lord Elephant. We need a safety car when everyone else pits and he hasn't. So he also pits. Oh my god! Oh, Jesus. Calm it. Calm it. Bastos nearly died. I was only joking when I said he would die in a horrible accident with blood, but he nearly did. Anyway, Yoss, race leader into the pits and now out of the pits. That's how far ahead he is of second place. And Zuidema gets to panic like hell as he leads the race and has no DRS. What's he gonna do? Oh wait, it's Brazil. Doesn't matter. And Carriage, oh dear, he was trying to get by Jamie. Jamie over defended, and there goes the championship. Carriage surely gonna have it now, right? There's no way Jamie can come back for this. He isn't even in the lead when he hasn't pitted yet. It's grim, unfortunately, for all Jamie fans. The former ILR1 driver, and by that I mean he was in ILR1 last week. What a downgrade. And yeah, oh, we're not gonna be his this year. Shame that. Look forward to racing in ILR4 though. Slightly petrified, but looking forward to it nonetheless. I've got bad memories at Abu Dhabi. Don't do that to me ever again. But here we go. Here's Carriage. Why even bother? Why even bother hyping that up? And yeah, Master Swift, Carriage hacking again to beat Jamie. Pathetic. Yeah, but yeah, he's in the wrong tier as well. Him and Yoss are just on another level to the rest of the field, but it looks so. And Lord Elephant, of course. But yeah, Lord Elephant, do you want to just crash out the next two races so I can commentate on the next season, or be really good and good at ILR too? As MK Bourne's died. Oh, that's just a shame. Why has he done that then? Is that after he turned free? Or is it in the pit wall? Nah, it wasn't in the pits. Oh, there he is. Dead in the wall. Oh, that looked painful. Broken legs. He'll miss out the rest of the season. I don't know. So Yoss is already at the back of these guys. I'm sure Lord Asmund's going to be looking in his mirrors and giving up on life. He's going to go straight on here. He didn't. But yeah, Jos is just proving how dominant he is today, isn't he? He's unbelievable. He's just dominating. He's made the pit stop and he's only, you know, just under 3 seconds off of the lead again. This kid's a superstar. I'm out. That, yeah. I'm terrified for his life now. I've just given him a commentary. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, calm it, man. Don't. I don't want another commentator's curse. I've had way too many commentators' curses, right? It's a joke. I'm getting sick of the commentator's curse because I'm just cursing everyone. Poor Jos here was having a great day until I said he was having a great day. And now he's stuck behind at Williams. I just can't. I can't win. I just can't win in this situation. And he got a penalty as well. But now he's not stuck behind the Williams. And I forgot he had a 15-second lead. Ugh. Just drive properly. But Jamie now leads the race. Everyone in the chat, I don't know, celebrate. Because this isn't going to last long. And here comes Jos. I want to see a celebration in the chat. Because we only got about 2 seconds before they're invalid. And invalid. That's all we got. A red flag. Unfortunately, he's already passed. But there's still a chance. I have cursed Jos, as you know. So we'll be fine. And Swedemer has got out just about ahead of Carriage, and that's a dive bomb. Bastos has decided to say, F it, I'm going to dive bomb you. And he's done so. And behind, we've got Lord Elephant just ahead of Sumo Lantasia. And they are alive. And Johnny disconnected again. Maybe next year. And so up the hill comes Noel. Are we going to see a move on Chapelili? He's on newer tyres, but a slower compound. But that means nothing to him. I'm sure he will try anyway. He's going to the end, so we shall see. Round the outside. Could this be the podium still on? Is it second place still on for Noel? It says dilly lootly. Up into P2 he goes. And, well, I'm saying not obviously, I mean net P2, but yeah, still. Chapelili, he will fight it. On the outside, doesn't always work, but if you can just about get the line it will, but he didn't. And so Noel has passed and gone up into P, you know, for P2 really. And we are at the halfway point of the probably championship decider. Even if it was to finish like this, if they were to red flag the race now, it would still not go to Jamie because he needs to win. I think this is sort of showing just how impossible Jamie's task was today, and still is today. He's got to do another 18 laps of a car that isn't going to win the race, unfortunately. And Lenny needs to go sweat now. Well, have fun, because I'm still going to wait for you. And Chapelili, he's on the back and roll. He does not want to give this up, as you would imagine. A podium is quite nice. A higher step on the podium is even nicer. And so Chapelili is going to want to pass. I feel their chances of the victory are gone. I'm just saying now that Chapelili is on the set of soft, so his chances of second place are gone. Oh my god. Virtual safety car is deployed because of this, and was it my fault? No. Was it his fault? I got a terrible camera angle. I'm watching it back now, and Noel's lost it, and I think that Chapelili just tried to get out of the way and died. And to be honest, there's no damage on Noel, so yeah, Noel's probably sitting there thinking that that was his fault. because it was. Scaring a man to death. How could you be so cruel? Good tactic though. I shall try that on Paul later on. Oh yeah, I need to upload that to Twitter. I made the best overtake of all time earlier on Paul. I shall show you it later on Twitter. And there's a lot of pitters. Jamie and Iceman as version 60 car is still out. And this will help these guys. They need it to stay ahead of Carriage, in particular for Jamie. Oh no. Oh good. I panicked there for a second. And yeah, Jamie, will he come out ahead of Carriage? Obviously VSC is not in, as you can see. And Jamie, we're getting the worst angle possible. That's not Jamie, that's a box. And he is just ahead of Lord Elephant himself. So yeah, VSC just helps Jamie out a little bit. Except it doesn't, because yeah, Carriage. Remember him, the winner of the championship as it stands, thanks to his genius. Now there is a podium up for grabs for him actually. Now you can see Swedemer. Incredibly, there's actually, yeah, I know I just said that really casually, but what? Swedemer's got to pit again, surely. And if he, well, actually, he could probably do 20 laps and then, to be fair, but it'll still be a bit touch and go, you know? I could see Carriage standing on the podium today. We don't, you know, I wasn't really expecting to see our champion on the podium today, but we may well see a champion crowned on a podium. But that's if Jamie doesn't come back and do a pit stop masterclass. Issue is, he's on the supers, which, once again, will probably last, but probably won't. But we'll see. He's pushing it very hard, and Erlandine goes up the inside. Oh, a little piece. These two are fighting for no reason. They have to pit again. I think they'll get to take the points when they do. And here's Lenny says it's a two-stop. I reckon the one-stop is actually possible from there, but let's just say I wouldn't be trying his strategy. I'd be going a solid supers to medium strategy just for my own health. Because if I crash out tonight, I might just leave the league. But you know, that'll be a Messi style rage quit situation. That was hilarious. Did anyone see that when he just quit? Anyway, yeah. We need a good rage quit from the league at some point. It's always fun reading the messages in the chat when people do that. But anyway. Here comes Carriage on the back of Bastos, and he just forgot there was a corner. Look, he nearly crashed. And Orlando's into the pits after losing the battle or winning, I don't know. Maybe he will in the pits win the battle. And Jamie is now just one place behind his championship rival. Oh my god, get ready to celebrate. He may still pass him, he may still keep his dignity after leading the championship so much of the season. But yeah, the common problem, the DRS zones are just too short, and it just overtaking is not possible around here. I hope in 2019 they sort of make the DRS zones a little longer. I mean, there's no point in the DRS in the front straight. It's only sort of, it's not long enough. I know, I've said it, it's just not long enough. So yeah, that's why there's less overtaking in this sort of phase, even though they're all so close. GME does have a chance to get by because he's on the better tyres, but yeah, just not enough DRS around here to help these guys through. And I mean, Yoss is now a 12-second lead, so is it safe to say that he's got this race won? No, because we saw it on Don Majib, he just sort of died. I've been angry about this camera angle before, about how useless it is, as Swedemer and Bastos go side by side. Look how useless this camera is. It's not showing us anything. Jimmy is having a look though. Will he be able to get through? Okay, fine. And maybe it did show us that, but he's not even going to get through, so it was useless. And Swedemer does keep his position, but all that little, oh my goodness, all that battling has sort of helped Jamie and Carriage to catch right up to these guys. And little piece, if he doesn't pit now, I think Swedemer will catch him. That could be a problem. And Jamie looks at trying to get by on Carriage again, and he really does need to get by. His championship hangs in the balance. as he really desperately tries to get past the Racing Point driver, but he's just not going to be able to. Oh, Jamie. Come on, get up the hill, make a race of it. You've got 13 laps to turn over a 20 plus second gap to the lead. Yeah, sorry guys, but I really don't think he's going to do it. It will be interesting though to see if this one-stop soft two supers work. As Iceman leaves. Oh dear. That helps. We're down to 11. Yeah. And Bastos on the inside again on Swedeman. Doesn't make it work again. And here's Carriage, really desperately to get this one done, just to sort of relieve a little bit of the pressure, but couldn't. There's no room. The track's too narrow. And up the inside again, tries Bastos, affects his line a little bit, but not too much. And there's Jamie on the inside, and there's Jamie past. No real dramas there. I think Carriage doing that's going to happen, and Chapelili now leaving the session. He's seen enough. And Jamie, he sees the podium now a real possibility. You can see he's a bit right up ahead. He knows his time is nigh. And he may brake check. That'll be his choice though. We'll see though. Here he comes. Very close to Bastos. He's very close to Swedeman. We've seen it down to are not afraid to go for a little bit of a ding-dong. And right around the outside into turn 1, Swedeman tries it and succeeds. I don't think there's any way Swedeman can come back from this, surely, with Jamie breathing down his neck. We'll see though. Lord Elephants, no! 3-second time penalty. You're not going to win now. And Bastos pushes Swedeman right to the inside, forcing him to do it the hard way. Oh my goodness, this is going to hold them all up so much. There goes Carriage back past on Jamie. He just really didn't have anywhere to go, the Cyber driver. And side by side up the hill, Jamie does just about stay ahead. And oh, look who's just arrived out of nowhere. Sumo Militaji is getting involved. And this is getting a bit ugly. We've got 6 cars, one of which have ghosted, all in this battle. But one of which is ghosted. And now it's 5 people, there we go. And Jamie is desperately trying to get by Swedeman. Bastos is through and done, it's over. There he goes, he's away off to Narnia now. And Swedeman has to, no, he's really thinking about looking behind him. 2 championship rivals who are very close to each other on the track. 11 laps to deal with this, good luck. Or will he just look ahead? Will he just look ahead and try and get by Bastos again? Oh, I don't know. It's not happening, is it? Sumo Militaji probably can't believe his luck. He's back in the fight. He wants to have a little look on the podium as well. And this is where it gets ugly down the straight. Ooh, Swedeman absolutely clown. Fair enough. Bastos is defending from the clown, and the clown can't get through. And we're looking at him trying to get around the outside again. He's changing his tyres like in the middle of the corner, and Jamie is going to punish that by going right up the inside and getting past him. Cheating doesn't get you to win. Have you not ever heard of Nelson Piquet Jr.? He cheated and has never raced again in F1 because no one likes him, I think. And yeah, Bastos is really looking to pull away now. I mean, he's sort of had Jamie pass Swedeman, that buys him a lap. But then Jamie will probably pass him. And Jamie, you know what, if he gets a podium today, that'll be brilliant still. But a Carriage is going to be breathing down his neck, I imagine. Down the side on Swedeman into turn 1. I mean, Carriage is sliding about. It's like ice, that first corner, by the looks of it. And he's still sliding a bit on the mediums. He's not particularly enjoying them. But he's braving it out on the outside. He's certainly not backing off too much anymore, is he? I mean, at the start of the race, he was really just going for it. And not much trying not going for it. But as you can see, around the outside of turn 5 and blocking off the line into turn 6. He's back. Carriage is racing properly again. And we've got 99 comments in here, so I'm just going to be 100. Just to be happy. Watch me have miscounted that now. Anyway, yeah. Hey, 100. Sorry. And here we go. Jamie up the hill. Shall he get his podium? I'm sure this will make the fans very happy. Even if he doesn't take the title today, he's certainly not going to go down without a fight. And this is brilliant to see him up here. Carriage as well in P5. Good to see the two title contenders fighting for the podium towards the end of this race. Jamie round the outside into turn 1. We've got Yaz in sector 3, and that's never good. That's basically just flat out that whole section. And Jamie is ahead. Bastos is in Narnia. And who is dead in sector 3? No one! Game, stop teasing me. I was sort of expecting a simply hideous accident. And not getting, oh my god, Lord Elephant's arriving on the scene, ladies and gentlemen. He sees the podium. Get the podium, lads. No one cares about Jamie, no one cares about Bastos, Carriage, Turismo, or Superman on top of that. It's all about you. Mainly because you've got the best name in the world. I'm gonna stop. Right. So, situation report. Jos is driving the most dominant race I've ever seen. I know we've seen pretty dominant drives in ILR before, especially this season, but this is on another level. He's about to lap Johnny, and he's not a ghost or anything, he's actually going round. He's already lapped ISO, but he's had issues. Johnny, I think, had to pit earlier on, but I mean, I don't know exactly the situation with him, but he's just not quick for some reason. He's going to be lapped. I can't believe it, he's going to be lapped. And, you know, still going to be 7 laps to go after that. And Jamie is starting to pull away a little bit. I'm actually going to pull away a little bit more when Bastos starts fighting. But yeah, he will have to start fighting again. And Wiedemer is being attacked. Something has happened to my Lord Elephant. Don't know what, but he lost time. Simotaji was pretty close to getting the move done, but eventually he didn't on Wiedemer. And Bastos, what's he going to be more focused on? Jamie or Carriage? You'd imagine it would be Carriage, right? Because you'd imagine he's quicker, but I mean, he sort of needs to be keeping an eye on Jamie because his tires are going to start to go on that cyber. So what does he do? Where does he put his attention? A difficult call. But I think he's going to have to put it onto to Carriage. He's just lost loads of time. And here we go, down the main straight. Carriage trying to make another move. And not deciding to do it because reasons. And then sliding like a gypsy through turn 1. And Bastos, all of a sudden, his side's going to focus on Jamie again. Who looks to have been struggling a little bit, I guess. Which would be why he closed so much, Bastos. And, yeah. Oh, surely Jamie's tires will get another 7 laps already. Including this one. That'll be quite the feat. Obviously, Lenny would be telling me, oh, see, I told you so. I told you so. But, you know, go on, make it to the end. Be interesting to see what happens. Is it a drive to the tires explode challenge possibly from Jamie? Maybe he wants to go out blowing up. I don't know. Go out in a bang. Jos is gaining about a second a lap, really over Noel at the moment. He's dominant. I mean, this is exactly what I want to do tonight. Get me well dominating the whole ILR3 season next season. No, wait, I'm not in there. Wouldn't it be really funny if I ended up in ILR3 next season, right, Jack? Wink, wink. And, yeah. This is getting fun. Side by side, in towards turn 1. Here comes Sumo Monetaja ahead of Lidman. And Jamie is starting to slide about. Yeah. And Lord Elephant gets a 3-second time penalty again. You're disappointing me, child. Oh, right. Oh yeah, Chill Drive. I remember him. He's. I think is he ILR4? Are you ILR4 champion? I'm trying to remember if you're ILR4 champion or were you second. You know, yeah, you were in ILR2 once, weren't you? Because I remember watching you go through a wall in Italy in your McLaren. It's quite funny actually, but yeah, I think you lost your legs in that incident. And right, Anyway, anyway, here comes Bastos on Jamie. Why there's yellow flags, I can't explain. But right on the outside to turn 1, Bastos. Where's Jamie out? There's Jamie on the inside now, and Jamie somehow is holding on. But I'm just waiting for them tires to explode into Bastos' halo. As they head down again. Carriage as well. Oh, go on. Oh, Carriage! Just go for it, man. That was the shot. That was the thumbnail right there. Well, you had to back off, didn't you? These two are still going for it. But you couldn't. Probably a smart decision, like, but come on, we need money. Because we get money off YouTube, that's how it works. But anyway, yeah, Bastos is really fighting this on Jamie, but Jamie's finding it arguably harder, mainly because he's got no grip. And, where is Sumo Manataja? Because he's going to be excited at this prospect of an actual podium coming his way all of a sudden. And yeah, Chill Drive saying 6 for better and his championship glory. So yeah, watch ILR4, but also watch ILR3 because I'm going to win. And this is where Lenny has to talk about his championship chances, so go ahead. Anyway, Bastos, here he goes on the inside, still yellow flags, don't know why. But Bastos gets past into third place, oh goodness. But Jamie, he's going to have to deal with it, he's not going to have any grip. This could get quite ugly again down towards turn 4 if Carriage has got any, you know, bravery. You just face it, you're not gonna lose the title from this point. Just go for it, have some fun, have a nice time, enjoy your life. And yeah, only 4 to go actually. I'm probably now down to 3. Yes, there he is. Okay, the yellow flag must be for John Regib, right? He must have crashed into the pit wall, surely, right? He also gets another free second time, doesn't he? Surely he must hit the pit wall. That's all I can imagine happened to him. Right? Is that why this yellow's there? Because his dead car is still sitting there, or is there a wheel line somewhere? I want to see what happened to him. But up the hill, this is getting pretty tight. Lord Elephant and Sweden have both joined the fold. And here comes Carriage on Jamie. Have you ever heard of a dive bomb? I shall teach you. It's when you forget that you aren't in a sprint lobby and you just stop it up the inside and hit him. Right, okay, you try it here. Turn 4, now you go on the inside, you floor the brakes, you hit him, and you pass him. I've taught him well. And you've hit him through. That's not how it works, my dude. That's not how it works. You hit him and then you run! God damn it. Yeah, he's got some learning to do, but I'll teach him, don't worry. I don't know how I'm going to teach him, but I mean, I've tried. I've done my best here. You know, I don't even get paid for this. I'm trying to teach him some life skills. Joke of a driver. Can't believe he's about to win the title. 2 laps, he's a title bloody champion, and here he is not bothering to make a single overtake of my advice. Anyway, Jamie, as a result of that, it means Jamie is somehow still going. 15 laps on these tyres. Right, try again. No, that's brake checking. You've got them 2 mixed up now, Carriage. Alright, come on. Let's see a move. We need to see the champion beat the challenger today. Nice. Now try. He's backed up. And he's locked up. You know, sometimes it's just not gonna happen for you, is it? I can't believe you're winning this title. Come on, let's see some last lap action. Last corner. Is it Glock? No, it's just Carriage. He's running out of brakes. But see, Lord Elephant is going for it. Lord Elephant, you show him how it's done, my Dan. My man. And Carriage is locked up again. How are your tyres looking worse than his? His are literally, there's nothing left on them. Jamie is performing miracles here in front of everybody, but unfortunately he's not going to win. Which is the miracle we were all hoping for. But here we go. Carriage, surely to God, this is it for him now. Last lap of his season as a non-champ. And he's backed off so early it makes me want to come onto the track and kill him! but I can't. Just go for the move. We gotta see this. This is for the money. Remember thumbnail and all that. He's closing. He's. Yeah, I'm not gonna celebrate your title. Here comes Jos up the hill. He's about to set a fastest lap. Look at that. He's very close to beating his own fastest lap. And towards the line, Jos takes a dominant victory here in Brazil. He set his fastest lap while he was doing it, and it's all going off now. Lord Elephant gets by on Sumo. Nicely done there. And no country mile away, has to be said. And yeah, he's just short shifting up the hill. Is he going to crash? No. You know, all you do is making Jos's victory even more dominant. So, come on, get a move on to the line. No, take second. Bastos is coming up to the line now, and he is going to take P3. And Jamie takes P4, but the ILR5 champion, the first ever ILR5 champion, is Carriage. But he didn't go for the move. But in all seriousness, he's had a super season. He's been dominant when he's been allowed to be dominant. Obviously, he's sort of sitting at the back now for a good reason. It's because he's too good for this tier. And yes, our champion has taken it in dominant style. And for some reason, he waited until penalties to get by Jamie, which is fair. I think he got by in penalties, didn't he? I'll assume that's what his idea was. He did. Yeah, okay, he did. So yeah, he didn't actually overtake him on track, but he's still beaten, so he'll take it. And yeah, that is it then. That is the Brazilian Grand Prix. Jos is our dominant winner once again. Certainly looking like another Carriage on there. And let's just confirm the results. Let's just see. Jamie, I stayed behind you because you hecking deserved it. The stream didn't deserve it, and you didn't even stay behind him. Alright, Jos wins the race from Noel, Bastos, Carriage, Cinema, Jamie, Sumo, Orlando, who was complaining about finishing 10th, 9th, and 8th earlier on in the chat, and look where he is, 8th. You're never gonna leave. Them 3 places, there are yours, my friend. Lord Elephant 9th. Driver today because why not? Because I don't like Carriage anymore. He wouldn't go for the move. I don't like him. Johnny, sorry, Little Piece 10th, and then Johnny 11, Iceman 12, Johnny 13th, another one, Sharp Lily 14th, MK4 15, Dominic 16, Pinsky, You Want Me, and Kyle. But yes, congratulations to Carriage. You know, all joking aside, congratulations to Carriage. Super season, brilliant championship, and I really hope I don't fall down to ILR4 now, because I don't want to race you, because you're very good. Although I can beat Jamie on the track, you can. Take that. I'll see you on Sunday. Watch ILR3 because I'm going to win. Or watch ILR4. Your choice. 8 o'clock.